my friends, how you all doing? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to a fresh episode of FM22's The Hall of Fame. Our last episode is linked above, my friends. Feel free to go and check that one out in case you have missed it. We're cracking on with another episode today. We're going to do a free game special, all in the cups. Let's do this. Okay, gang, so the last time we met was against Leipzig to finish off the Champions League group. We are drawn in the next round already. And then we played Bournemouth. It was a couple of 2-0 victories, clean sheets, all round, goody, good. And since then, we played on a bunch of games. Before we get going, though, apologies if any background noise. Very warm in the UK at the moment. So I've got the windows open. You might hear dogs barking, kids screaming. Summer in England. But anyway, let's crack on. We started this little run of form with a 2-0 victory against Manchester City. Sibanda and Alfonso with the goals. A very, very dominant display by West Ham against Man City. Then we come up against Wolverhampton Wanderers. A 3-0 victory in this one. Quartes, Ilicic, Nikolov with the goals. Then Southampton in the quarterfinals of the Cup. We are going to be playing the semi-final today. 5-0 victory. Alfonso, Szoboszlai, Wright, Adrisi and Quartes with the goals. Everton were up next in the Premier League. A 4-2 victory in this one. Milcent got himself a 33-minute hat-trick. Sibanda with a goal towards the end of the game. They did get a couple of goals, but was not enough. Then it was Chelsea. Really good 1-0 victory against the Blues. Nahul Quartes with the goal on the 69th minute. Then we come up against Reading. A 3-0 victory in this one. Milcent with another hat-trick. That lad is on absolute fire. So in today's episode, we are going to be playing Bournemouth over the two legs of the semi-final. Didn't mean to do that in the Carabao Cup. And we're going to take on Sheffield Wednesday in the third round. I thought I would throw this one in there. Why not? It's sandwiched between the two, so we can not only get the bread, but we'll get the meat that's in there. So yeah, pretty good stuff. As far as the competitions are concerned, this is how we are looking and cooking. Still in with a shout of every competition thus far this season. We obviously we won the Community Shield at the beginning of the year, and the fact we're still in with a chance at all of these is absolutely amazing. The big one, though, obviously, is the Premier League, and you will see with 59 points on the board, still not been defeated this season. We've got 9-point cushion on Manchester United, and it's looking pretty good at the moment. The form is very good, very happy with it, so let's just see if we can continue in the league in this good vein of form. I can hear noise in the background. I don't know what it is, but it's very annoying. I hope you guys can't hear it. But anyway, let's move on with today's episode and the first of our three games. And the first one up is the Bournemouth away fixture in the Carabao Cup semi-final. We're going to go with Gomez in goal, Cavell and Garay at fullback, Fernandez and Alfonso at centre-back. Novalet is going to partner Neil in the midfield, Quartes and Wright on the wings, Yaya through the middle and Milcent up top. And so here we go, gang. It's time for the first game of today's episode. We take on Bournemouth, as I've already said, away from home in this first leg. Let's just get rid of that and let's get cooking in this game. Obviously, it's a bit of a rotated team, so not the strongest 11 we can put out, but I still think it's good enough to get the job done. We're kind of getting to that point where we've got a extremely strong first 11. Really a match for anyone in world football, and then if you scatter a few of these new kind of like younger squad players in, we're still very good. I think if you did a full rotation, there's been a couple of times where I've seen a full rotation, basically a B team in the 11. We do struggle to break teams down, but I think we're getting there. We're really getting there with the team we've built. But Millicent up the wing into Quartes. Oh, it came back to Yaya. Good block though from the shot. And we go again. But sit inside the first 15, 5 shots registered already. Really good start. Very quick out the blocks from West Ham in this one. Bournemouth done very well, obviously, to make it to the semi-finals of this competition. And, we've got to be at our best to beat them at the end of the day. Well, I just have to wait and see, basically, what happens. 24,500 seats at Bournemouth Stadium. So they've clearly either got a new stadium or they've made their stadium bigger. Because I know their stadium in real life is not much over the Premier League minimum. I think the Premier League's minimum is 12,000. I think theirs is about 14,000, something like that. Been to Bournemouth's ground. It's one of the hardest away tickets to get. And managed to do it a few seasons ago. Went down there and we lost to a Callum Wilson bloody last minute winner. It was an awful day, 8 hours of travelling, rain all day, but that's football. That's what you get for travelling up and down the country watching your team at the end of the day. And as I've been waffling away about my away days, 0-0 is what it's looking like. It's going to be at half time. That's not the greatest of first halves. I'm actually going to come down on the boys and tell them that we need to see a bit more, from them in the second half, because that's not good. Really not good in my opinion. We've slowed down in the game as well. We're really dominant in that first 15-20 minutes. And as you can see, Bournemouth have really kind of caught us up now. Equal on the shot count. They're slightly on top of that possession. And we're picking up more fouls as well, which usually suggests that, you're not playing that well. I'm going to demand a bit more. Right, Fernandez into Yaya, into Novelay, into Milcent, who's tried to go wide. He's kind of rushed that pass. They weren't on the same wavelength there, him and the winger. This is all right from Bournemouth, looking after the football in the middle of the park. Drives through, but Alfonso is there. He absolutely loves it, doesn't he? Right, comes forward. That's lovely. A bit of tricky dribbling. It's still there. Oh, what a save. That's a really, really good save. It kind of came off the heel. I'm going to bring Sabanda on for Quartez. Yeah, it kind of came off his heel, didn't it? I might also... don't I? No, I'm not going to. I was thinking about bringing Szoboszlai on, but we've got other games, haven't we? But... at the moment, though... come on, mark that. Not much, really, coming from us. We've been so good recently. I can't remember the last time we dropped points. Like, literally, we've been on the best winning run since I've been here, I think. It's usually the odd draw and loss, smattered in there. But, this season we've been on fire. Garay now takes that down into right, into Yaya, and that was a bit rushed again. And we just can't seem to find the front man at the minute. That's going to be easily dealt with by Garay. That's really good. Out from the back. Nice patient play. Fernandez is looking a real prospect. He really, really is. That's a ball forward. Sabanda can't get there. Oh, here we go. Novelay nicks in. Oh, what a ball from Sabanda. Can Milcent finish? Yes, he can. What a ball. What a ball that was. I'm going to bring Nikolov on for right. I'm worried about fitness. And I'm going to bring Szoboszlai on for Yaya as well. But what a ball by Sabanda. That was an unbelievable ball. 1-0. It's been a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. I'll be honest with you, gang. I thought we would have dominated this game. It's a relatively strong team that I put out there. So, I thought we would have been a lot more dominant than we have been. But as far as I'm concerned, it doesn't matter. Just 10 minutes to go with the injury time probably. 1-0 to the good. We'll take this into the second leg if it finishes this way. So, yeah, not bad. Not bad at all, but maybe could have been better. But, the time is just ticking down. A very even game. Fair play to Bournemouth. They've made a game of that one. Even on the shots, pretty even on that possession. And right at the death, we've had one cleared out by the defender. And that is going to be that. We take it into the second leg. So that background noise that you can hear is the sodding washing machine. I can't believe it's that loud. It's making something vibrate up here. I've got to continue recording though. It's just the way the cookie crumbles. But anyway, we're going to move on to the Sheffield Wednesday game now. Away from home in this one. And this is the team we're going to go with. Quite a rotated team. I want to give you a chance to see some of the other players that we've got in this squad. So we're going to go with Bates in goal. We're going to go Cavell and Garay at fullback. Fernandez and Shahiri at centre-back. Novelay and Neil in the midfield, Quartez and Wright on the wings, Nikolov through the middle, and Milcent's going to continue up top. And so here we go, gang. It's time for some FA Cup football. I wonder what this game is going to bring us. I'm not sure if Sheffield Wednesday are a Championship or a League One or what. I didn't check, but I know obviously they're in a division below us. But here we go. Garay with a throw into Wright. That's a beautiful ball, and Quartez at the back post inside 4 minutes has made it 1-0. That was one of the best throw-in set-piece plays I've seen in FM in a while. I watch other people, and some of their throw-in, set pieces are deadly, and I can never ever get it to kind of work the way other people's do. But right there, it has shown me how effective it can be when it's quick. Few minutes later, Quartez on the ball gets dispossessed though, and now Sheffield Wednesday can go. That's good. Good play from Cavell. Good ball over the top is into Milcent. Can he finish? Yes, he can! Milcent is deadly in front of goal. He is deadly. We have got two unbelievable strikers at this club now that we can rotate. And, if you think Mokoko's good, Milcent is just as good. I think he's slightly younger as well, Milcent. And I think we might get to a point one day, obviously it's pretty new this season, but one day where one of them's going to outgrow the other and they're not going to want to play second fiddle. That was a good ball, just over the bar. And then, if it gets to that point, we're going to have to make a decision. Do we cash in on one of them, or do we play, a formation that we can get both in the team? Quartez, that's a lovely free kick. And Valentin Chihiri, that is a beautiful header. And it's 3-0 inside 25 minutes. And I kind of felt like it was going to go this way. It's the reason why I rotated the team, gang. I just felt like we were going to be too strong for Sheffield Wednesday. And that's the ball forward up the line. Doesn't come to anything though, as Sheffield Wednesday. I nearly said Sheffield United. If there's any Wednesday fans watching, they would want my head on a spike, wouldn't they? But here we go. Quartez, he drives forward after nicking the ball. Really good from him. He's got it back after a little deflection. Nikolov now cuts back. That's a good ball into Reece Neal. Now into Novelay. Comes back into Fernandez. Into Novelay again. Ball. That's a lovely header. And that is Milcent. And it's saved this time. But what a lovely header through for Milcent to try and get a goal. Quartez now with the corner. Fernandez can't get there. And this is going to come to nothing. Lovely running from Nikolov, though, to win that ball, even though it goes out. Love to see that. But yeah, 4 shots, 4 on target. Absolutely deadly at this point. The fact that 3 of those have gone in just shows you how effective we can be, in front of goal. Quartez as well. It seems to be the man at the moment. Couple of assists in this game and a goal as well. He's having a brilliant game, isn't he? At this moment in time. Believe there's a few games there that have been played. Fulham have knocked Blackpool out. Looks as though Villa have knocked Peterborough out. Bournemouth are through. So yeah, it's very interesting. It's interesting to see. Right, corner. Quartez on it. And is that going to be a penalty? Looks like it might be. Yes, it is. Penalty. Who is taking? It's Neil. And he puts it away. Reece Neal with a goal in the game. It's 4-0. We're in the next round, okay? We're in the hat. It's just really a case now of how many goals are we going to score. 4-0 in the first 45 minutes is very good. If you're going by that in the next 45, could potentially be 8-0. But let's wait and see, shall we? Let's see what happens in this second half. But absolute perfection in front of goal. 9 from 9. 4 have gone in. An XG of nearly 2. And this has been a very dominant display. This is good play from Wednesday, though. It's sat us on our arse a couple of times there, though. But Milcent now spreads it wide into Quartez. He goes into Nikolov! What a hit from Nikolov! 5-0 to West Ham. That's another assist for Quartez, by the way. Oh my God. 3 assists and a goal. What a game that young Uruguayan is having. Ball comes in. That's a good save. They've scored the rebound. Okay, fair enough. No one see that coming, did they? Is the comeback on? I don't know. I don't know about that, but very good goal. Nikolov drives forward now. Goes back to Garay. Oh, lovely running from right. Now into Nikolov again. Oh, I thought if someone gets their head on that, what a goal it would have been. Cavell, though, with the ball in. That's saved. I think this is going to be one of those dead highlights because I was making tactical tweaks. You often get them. But what a display so far from West Ham. Shame we couldn't keep the clean sheet. That's a lovely ball into Milcent. Now back to Reece Neal, into Cavell, into Garay, into Chahiri, now into Neal again. Now it's right. He goes through and he scores a goal. And really the keeper has got to take a long, hard look at himself there. That wasn't the greatest of shots. It wasn't exactly, driven across him into the corner. It's just kind of gone past him. And it's 6-1. That is brilliant to see. I didn't mean to do that, gang. Cavell now into Quartez. Ball over the top into Milcent. Oh, he's gone for it. It's over the bar. Milcent, perfection's over. That's our first shot off target. We're going to put Nikolov out wide. We're going to bring Yaya on. And anything else? Not sure. No. Let's just leave it. Let's try and keep this team as fit as possible. Obviously, we've got the other semi-final leg to play. Ball comes in. Novelay now. He goes back to Cavell. Back to Novelay. Inside to Nikolov. Neal into Milcent. He finds Nikolov. Now into Wright. And Wright's going to score again. It's 7-1. It's getting increasingly embarrassing as all the fans in attendance turned up to see Premier League opposition. Thought there could be a bit of a giant killing, and it's not to be. Instead, it's an absolute embarrassment for the Sheffield Wednesday faithful. 7-heaven. This has been phenomenal. I've just done a quick substitution now. Save me going all on the tactics. No need. Szoboszlai comes on, basically. Into Novelay now. He spreads it wide. Into Quartez. Into Milcent. Into Quartez again. Now into Cavell. I can't keep up with the passing. Is he going to score? No, he hits the post instead. He's going to... Oh, I thought he was going to drive it back. A few shots off target now. But my God, what a performance this is from West Ham. Absolute goal fest. And just a joy to watch the pass and move. I'm going to be honest with you. When your tactics work, and they are a thing of beauty when you can see the way the players are moving around on the pitch as well. As Sheffield United, I'll keep saying it, don't I? Sheffield Wednesday have a little bit of the football. Headed out, though, by Quartez, and then headed out again by, I'm not sure who that was, in the midfield. Are they going to get another chance? Oh, that's a lovely ball, and I think they might have got another chance. No, it's disallowed. Offside. Chahiri now. Into Garay. Into Szoboszlai. Into Yaya. That's a ball up the wing that no one's going to bother chasing because it was a bit heavy. And that's up the wing again. Garay's going to get there. Into Fernandez. Now into Szoboszlai. Nice bit of passing at the back. Szoboszlai again. Ball forward into Milcent. Love that driven pass. Yaya now drives forward. Yaya takes a shot. And Yaya Tung has scored one of the goals of the game to make it 8-1 in this fixture. What a phenomenal display. I can't keep up. This is mental. Surely this is the highest scoring game we've had on cam. Yeah? Surely? It's usually little boring, 2-0s, 1-0s, isn't it? And, I thought we were going to score again there. But yeah, this is a phenomenal display, and we can't stop scoring. Garay now, throwing into Nikolov. Comes back to Garay, ball in. No one there. Into Chahiri. He finds Fernandez. Into for Cavell. Into Novelay. Quartez. No. Ooh. Oh, good shot. Saved. Couldn't keep up. Didn't know who was going to take that one down. This game's gone on so long. I'm worried my camera's going to go off. Keep looking up at the little record button, and I'm worried that we're going to run out of memory because this game is just going and going and going. And are we going to score another goal here? It's very patient play at the back. into Szoboszlai, ball over the top. Milcent gets there, beats him for pace, and then beats the goalkeeper with an absolute venomous shot into the top corner. It's 9-1 on the night. Oh my God. And we've got another highlight. Jesus Christ. I could sit here and not do anything. I could take my hands off the keyboard and the mouse. Let's just leave it. I don't need to do anything tactically. We've been an absolute dream in this game. As Wednesday come forward now, it's into Crosby, takes a shot, it goes wide. Our goalkeeper's our weakness. He's like a youth keeper, Razak Bates. I kind of just kept him here because I didn't have a backup keeper this season. And they just haven't really had a sniff, have they? As we've got another highlight. Quarters into Cabell, ball over the top. It's into Milcent. He's going to score his hat-trick. He has done it in absolute style. It's 10-1. I've run out of superlatives for the team. I really have. I don't know what more you want me to say. This is a heavily rotated team as well, by the way. Can we just appreciate that? A really heavily rotated team. There's a couple of players on 10 ratings. I don't think I've ever seen that from my team. That is phenomenal. What a performance. 10-1. What a victory, ladies and gentlemen. And the draw, I think, had obviously already been made because we've finished the game. And for whatever reason, it's automatically drawn the teams. I don't know if I click continue too quick or whatever. But anyway, we're going to be taking on Bournemouth in the 4th round of the FA Cup. So, yeah, very, very interesting. Bournemouth seem to be the team in the Cup that's trying to stop us winning things at the moment. We now come to the last game of today's episode. This is the home fixture in the Carabao Cup semi-finals. And we got a 1-0 advantage from that first leg. Let's see if we can put it to bed and book ourselves a place in the final. So we're going to go with Gomez in goal, Cruz and Reich at fullback, Kappa and Afonso at centre-back. Nobele's going to partner Rice in the midfield, Sabanda and right in the wings, Yaya through the middle, and Makuku up top. Gone with a very strong team. I want to make the final. And after all that, ladies and gents, we've got another game. Can you believe it? 10-1 in the FA Cup. That was no joke. Really, it wasn't. We're 1-0 up, obviously, from the first leg. Now let's see if we can get the job done and book ourselves a place in the Carabao Cup final. A competition we've really enjoyed since joining West Ham. It's the FA Cup that we've struggled in previous seasons, but the Carabao Cup is one that we've really enjoyed. So let's see if we can make it to the final again. Remember, we're just trying to win as much silverware as possible to catapult ourselves up that Hall of Famer list. Or Hall of Fame list even, and see if we can become number one. It's proven a lot more difficult than I ever thought. To get to over 5,500 points isn't easy. It's going to take multiple Champions League wins and a lot of Premier League wins. Like, I was actually looking at Fergie's record, and obviously the 13 Premier Leagues, the 2 Champions Leagues. You forget that's a lot of points. Already kind of on the board for him with just that. But he did obviously win a European trophy with Aberdeen, multiple league titles with them, and then you got to add in the array of cups that he won as well. So yeah, it's mad how much we actually need to win to get anywhere near Sir Alex, and that's why every season we need to be super consistent, not just in the Premier League, but in these cup competitions as well. As that's a lovely ball through into Sabanda. It's a good cross, the header just over the bar. Well, one more goal would really kind of level me out, and the nerves would dissipate, and I'd be a lot happier, to be honest with you, if we could make that happen. We're going all right though, like really are going all right. And we're looking pretty good. We're looking pretty good at the moment, gang. We really are. So 30 minutes gone in this game. I'm just moving something out of the way. I need to move my keyboard. I've got this little ledge now. I bought this little thing for my keyboard, so I can have it slightly at an angle and elevated, and it takes the pressure off my wrists that I get a lot of pain in, because I've been playing drums all my life, and it's all... I'm old now. I'm an old man now. It's just one of those things. But it's been a lot more dominant, hasn't it? We have dominated this game, unlike the first leg, but it's still a struggle to put the ball in the back of the net against Bournemouth. So yeah, they're putting up a fight, aren't they? just going to say things are going all right, but I expect a bit more because they are. 12 shots, 7 on target, very good, healthy share of the possession as well. Good pass completion from us, 92% over 50 minutes of football is very good to see, very, very good. As you can see, Bournemouth not playing well. Lots of the average ratings are very, very low, 6.3s. Jesus. We've got Nicholas Wright on a 6.4, so I can't really say too much. With that said, I am going to bring Nicholas Wright off and put Borislav Nikolov on. Just get that done, get back into the game. But yeah, as things stand, we're in the final, so I shouldn't grumble too much because we've not given Bournemouth much, have we? We're not giving them, too much to kind of hold on to. Two shots in the game, and they've not really done much at all, have they? 65th minute, and it's still 0-0 though in the game. I think maybe my adrenaline has do that. I've had an adrenaline spike because of the 10-1. It was ridiculous, and now I feel like I'm on a come down from the adrenaline, and it's a bit of a snooze fest, this game, isn't it? It's really not been good. The thing is, it's flown by. Unlike the other game, this one's flown by. There's been no highlights. Like, unbelievable. That's Football Manager though, gang. It really, really is. I brought Szoboszlai on, and I'm going to bring Reece Neal on as well, and that's my subs done. I think there's a luck generator in this game anyway. Lots of people have talked about it in the past, but sometimes you can go on a magnificent run of games, and then all of a sudden, you'll turn it off, and you'll turn it on the next day, and then you can't buy a win. I definitely think there's a luck generator, and I think it happens, off the back of, very big victories, and I always notice that off the back of a defeat, it's very difficult to get the team going in the next game. But Declan Rice with a good header there into Szoboszlai, now into Makoko. He's come back to Szoboszlai, beautiful running from the midfielder. Makoko, that's not really his game, is it? A long ball over the top and expecting him to kind of take it out the air or head it on for someone. The highlight continues though, as Alfonso takes that down with ease. Cluj into Rice, now into Neal, back to Rice. What a run from Szoboszlai, and he is going to finish. It's a beautiful ball from Declan Rice to his midfield partner, who had run from deep. Lovely touch past the keeper. Puts it in the back of the net, and you can call that a final. You can call that a final place for us, because they're not going to score. They've not been good in the game. We've been very good. Only finished off the one chance. Cleaned the plate, haven't we? Very late on. Here we go though. Nikolov still. That's unlucky. That is unlucky. Maybe needed to take the shot a little earlier. But Rice wins it back. Rice into Neal. Now into Makoko. Oh, what a ball. What a ball from Makoko. The vision from deep into the running Sabanda. 2-0. We've left it late, but we've booked our final. It's going to be 3-0 on aggregate with 4 minutes of injury time added on. That is a very, very good day at the office, and in general, a very good episode over the 3 games that we played. And consider that a final place booked. And we have got Manchester City in the final on the 2nd of March, a few months away in game. So yeah, a really, really good episode. Let's take a look at the fixtures and try to decide where we're going to bring this back. But yeah, a quality episode, that. Loads of goals. Really, really enjoyable. I think maybe we push on now and get to this first leg of the Champions League knockouts. We could probably partner that with Wolves. Then the one after that would be the cup final. Then it'd be Atletico again. It gets to really condense the season at this point, and that's why from the next season onwards, potentially gonna condense it down. It really depends on how we do in the competitions this year, though. To be fair, but if there's still one we're chasing, like the Champions League, for instance, then we won't be able to do that in that competition. But I think in all the others we can really kind of like pack it in and just sort of condense it down to maybe 2 or 3 episodes a season going forward, just so we can finish this season off, this series off properly. But I think that's what we'll do for next time. No need to look at the league tables. It's been a quality episode though. Absolutely lovely stuff. And so there you have it, my friends. We're done and dusted for another episode of the Hall of Fame. I do hope you've enjoyed it, my friends. Be sure to show your appreciation by dropping a like on the video if you have done so. If you're new around here, consider subscribing to the channel for plenty more of this and much more. Obviously, this is my gaming channel, and the FM stuff is going to migrate over to my football channel. Feel free to go check that out too. You'll find the link to that in the description box below. But my friends, I'm done and dusted. Saluting you all. Stay safe, stay humble, and I will see you on the next one.